How's it going, everybody? This is Demi Jack, and today I wanted to talk about an original OC character I've created for my very own Dragon Ball story. Before we get started, I would like to have y'all like this video and please subscribe, especially with what's going on YouTube nowadays. Anyway, before the Saiyans appeared on Earth, there was Planet Vegeta, right? And Vika, who was my original character, she decided to leave Planet Vegeta, right? Now, the reason why she left was because of Bardock. Now, Bardock knew what was planned. I'm sure everyone knows this story. You know, he tries to, he overhears Frieza, right, and knows what's going on. He tries to tell the Saiyans, and it just didn't go well, right? They probably figured, oh, you know what, this guy, he's just joking around. Our Lord Frieza wouldn't do this to us. You're crazy. But, you know, Bardock's like, no. Y'all have to understand that if you won't fight with me, I'm just gonna have to do this on my own, right? But my character, Vika, she was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna risk it. If it is true, and if he is gonna destroy Planet Vegeta, I'm gonna get out of here. That's it. So what she does is she takes a space pod and she leaves the planet. And she doesn't have any major skills, right? She's kind of a low-class Saiyan, not really. She had some skills, basically. But she likes to learn. And she, in a way, was like Bardock. She didn't, live to fight, or, she felt like there was something more to her life than what they've been through, right? So after she escapes, she lands on this planet, and she was basically stuck there for a while. Now, I don't mean just like stranded on that planet. Like, she couldn't leave her space pod or anything like that. She didn't know she landed or anything like that, because she was basically, asleep the whole time. Now,
it isn't over yet. It isn't over yet.
now she has learned how to enhance her skills, right? She knows the supernova, but it's weaker than Frieza's. She knows a few others. She like for instance, she knew who Turles was. She knew who, she knew the legends, like the Majin Buu, and that was only because Frieza talked about it once. And she just becomes Saiyan, like a Super Saiyan, but she doesn't learn how to do that until she's met Goten and Trunks in the current timeline. Now, those are the only two main characters I decided to really put in my story. I have others, but I plan not to have Vegeta or Goku in it, right? And I also planned for basically a space adventure, right? So I have that, and one day, Trunks and Goten land on the planet. They find her space pod, and they rescue her. They release her from the space pod, basically. And they were, when they noticed that she was a Saiyan, she wore the Saiyan armor and everything, Trunks had to ask her what was going on. Why was she wearing the armor? And she told him that she was escaping planet Vegeta because of what happened. He was shocked. She had no memory from that point onward, basically, because she was frozen in that space pod. And he's like, well, you can join us and we can help you discover what you want to do with your life. But basically, she agreed. Goten got excited. He was like, cool, we got someone else to join our team. And she asked them what they were looking for. And Trunks,
I'm not losing to you.
all he said was, all we need to do is win this fight.
Don't let your guard down, or else.
Vika was confused about what kind of fight they were dealing with, but she got kind of excited and was like, sure, I'll help y'all. You helped me. You basically saved me from the space pod and me being here forever. She was shocked that Trunks told her it's been forever since planet Vegeta died.
What power?
And I mean the whole planet. So, at least she knew that Bardock was telling the truth, and he's one of the only few Saiyans out there. And I say few because, you know, this universe changed everything. But
Alright, I can fight again.
you know what? Now that you think about it, this universe could probably create a whole new race of Saiyans, which is insane. It doesn't make them unique anymore. And then there's that Universe 6 thing, right? So, you know, with Kaba and all of them.
You okay?
But the point is, I thought it'd be interesting to create a character that was just wanting to discover who she is. She had a hard time learning different cultures, how to eat properly because she's used to eating like most Saiyans during that time did, kind of like a barbarian. No, she basically had to learn how to use a fork and stuff like that. But I mean, you know, it's whatever. I like Vika because she just wants to discover who she is, her strengths, her weaknesses, and of all else, she just wants to, well, she wants to do good, right?
You're pretty strong.
Now, another thing is, Vika does have some amazing power. Like, she has an amazing power. She had the ability to transform into a Super Saiyan pretty quickly. And you know how they say that you can get angry and that's how you become a Super Saiyan? She didn't, you know, you have to experience some sort of loss, I guess. Goku, and well, with Vegeta it was different, obviously. Was it pride? I mean, it still had something to do with anger, but it was mostly pride. But basically, she learned how to do it just because she was willing to. And it was her will to fight, and actually the loss of her family on planet Vegeta triggered it, so she was able to transform right away. And she trained under Trunks. He was very, very hard on her. She doesn't use a sword or any weapons like he does. And matter of fact, my version of Trunks doesn't really either. And that's only because it's more of a post-apocalyptic type space adventure. He uses it sometimes, but not like he does in the anime. Now, you're gonna have to forgive me, because my art style was very, very different from what you're used to for the Dragon Ball stuff. So you're gonna have to forgive me if you look at this and you're like, wait a minute, this doesn't look like those characters. You're gonna have to forgive me, because at least I tried. You know what I mean? It is my very own art style, and all I want to do is provide the story. Now, it's going to be a short story. I'm not sure how long I would want to make Dragon Ball Oblivion, which is what I'm calling it. Is at the beginning of the video, if you want to know what the full title. But I do enjoy creating these types of stories. Fan stories, basically. And I will start doing more fan stories on here, on my channel. Just, in general. I will start drawing more. I know I keep saying in my videos that I would draw, and you can see my drawings on Twitter. And when I get a chance, yes, you can. The hard part is, I'm going to take a picture of my drawing and then post it, right? And that is hard. That is hard. Well, that's it for this video. That's basically the short end of what I wanted to do for Vika's origin story. It's very short. It leads straight into the main story of Dragon Ball Oblivion. And she's going to help them fight a war that they've been fighting for several years. And the war does require them to go through so much and so many enemies. And you'll see other characters like Pan or Oob. And Dende. Dende actually becomes a fighter in my story. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Click like. And subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, peace.